Over the last few days here in Dakar, Senegal, the United Nations system, governments, non-government organisations and donors have come together as a humanitarian team from the Sahel region to ask ourselves what are the priorities for the next 3 years, how are we going to serve the people in need even better than we have in the past. The reality of the Sahel today is that vulnerability of millions of families is unfortunately getting deeper. The food insecure numbers continue to be very high. The number of children that are malnourished continue to be very high. So on the one hand, as emergency actors, as humanitarians, we've committed ourselves to work over the next 3 years to save lives, look after refugees, look after acutely malnourished children, deal with some of the issues around food insecurity and getting northern Mali back on its feet. But on the other hand, we've also leaving this discussion with the real appreciation and conviction that the real drivers of this vulnerability are long-term structural problems confronting households and communities across the Sahel. And if we're going to fix those deep-seated structural problems, we're going to need long-term development strategies that make a difference. So the theme also of our discussions has been very much about how do we partner much better with the governments of the region, with the development actors of the region, to really make sure we come together to serve the right households, the people that need our attention, who deserve the political and financial attention of their governments. How are we going to come together more effectively to make sure that this deep-seated vulnerability is addressed in the Sahel once and for all before indeed the problem gets even bigger and even deeper?